Hi guys, I'm gonna pull a card from my deck. Okay. This one is number 30, Marwitch. Okay, so interesting. She's definitely she's in the depths of the ocean, right? In the deep abyss. I'm laughing because like this has been my experience, being in the deep abyss for a long time, and having like these creatures that are lit up. Yeah, there's light in the dark. There's light in the dark because that's how we see light, right? It's like when it's dark, then we can see the light. And that, I think that symbolically, when we go through things that feel uncomfortable, dark, painful, just, cause us to soul search, that the kind of thing, things that are maybe not the things we want to go through. That's when we reach for the light, right? And that's when the light sparks, and when we can start to see maybe things that we weren't able to see before, because when you're in the darkness, when you're in your inner world, looking at all the shadows, and seeing the things that have been hidden in your subconscious, and you bring them to light, right? Like maybe you're not doing it on purpose, it's happening to you, right? When that happens, things in the dark are brought to light. You're able to look at them and have a perspective that maybe you didn't have when you were in the full sun, right? And where you could see everything because there was no contrast for you to be able to the light wasn't precise, let's just say, like when the sun is illuminating like everything, it's just bright, right? It's just everything is bright. There's your focus is less because you're taking in everything. When you're in the dark and there is a light that shines, your focus becomes very, very exact, and you are able to see. Like, it's hard to see in the dark, right? But when there is a light, that light is what channels your attention. Like you get really, really zoned in to that light, okay? And that light can represent like any aspect of some things that you're dealing with, right? So when you're in the dark, you actually have you can actually get better clarity than when you're in the light, because when you're in the big umbrella light of the sun, it's harder to get the clarity because the focus, the light is not sharp. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. So the dark giving the contrast, so that you can focus on the light, and it pinpoints for you the thing or things that you need to pay attention to. Okay, I think that's what it does for us. Okay, and I'm trying to see. This is sort of like a bluish purple color, right? And there's a little bit of green, kind of greenish teal in here as well. I'm picking up on, like, you know, if I want to relate this to our chakras, then I would say I can't remember if the blue or the purple is the third eye. I'm not sure, but anyway, but I'm just going to say third eye, heart, throat. These ones are involved in yeah. As far as like Mer Witch, I see this as there's an eel down here, and the two little what do you call those, lantern fish? Yeah, and she has her staff, and she looks as if she is fully capable of navigating this space, this darker space. She looks like she is actually in charge of that, even though for us, a lot of times we don't feel like we are when we're navigating a space like that. We feel at the mercy of, I don't know, like we feel like we're in like complete darkness, and oh my gosh, this is scary, right? But if we are, let's say we're the Mer Witch, okay? And we're in the abyss, and we're in the dark. We have all the tools. We have everything we need to navigate our subconscious, to navigate the inner child, to navigate with whatever's within us. We just have to focus on the little things that are brought to light. Focus on those things. Take a good look, and trust that we have our own ability to discern and to interpret those things, and what they mean for us, and what direction, we have the power. We're able to navigate all of that, and we don't have to live in fear. We don't have to live in disempowerment. We have everything we need to navigate and to shine the light on the things we need to shine the light on, And then we can go from there. We can discern what our next steps are. And we can, we can let go of the things that we don't need anymore, and we can gather in the things, and that lights us up and makes us feel alive. We can gather in those things. We can be the ones to call the shots in our own lives. We don't have to let somebody else do that. We can do it for ourselves. Yeah. All right. I hope you get something out of this. All right. Have a good day. Bye.